Hello everyone, Hypersonic42 here, and welcome back to another episode on the Evergreen SMP. Now, things in this server are always changing, but actually if you look behind me right now, you can see that some of those changes are happening in our very own base. So if you look here, got turned around there for a second. If you look here, we've got an entire wheat field set up, and that's because, well, one, I needed wheat. And two, I thought it looked kind of nice. And if you look over here, you also see we got our own nether portal set up. We kind of redid the walkways a little bit and added some lighting. But that's actually not all. If you keep going around here, you actually see that we've got ourselves a little bit of a stream with a bridge kind of crossing it. It's obviously coming from the water wheel, which still isn't really coming from anywhere. It's still just kind of coming from this black area inside the house. So may work on that at some point, but yeah, so this, it's going to go down here into some sort of waterfall. I haven't finished that yet, but yeah, I just had to make a couple changes to the base. Obviously nothing worthy of a time lapse or anything, just a couple small changes here and there. But yeah, and another thing that I did say at the end of last episode I was going to work on was actually the basement. And again, not really something that you can really make a time lapse out of because it's kind of just stuck in the ground, but this is the basement down here. So I actually really like the design of the walls here with the trapdoors, the lamps here, the chains, the lightning rods, and then of course the prismarine blocks and the deep slate as well. So yeah, I'm really pleased with the way this turned out. This entire room's pretty good. I got storage system all set up here, and actually if you look here, we got these two shulker boxes which have some materials for something that we're actually going to be doing today. Yes, we are going to be making a mob farm, but not just any mob farm. We're actually going to be making an automatic creeper and spider farm. So if you don't know, the way creepers and spider farms work are just the exact same as other mob farms, except you kind of stick trapdoors on the top of them so that basically the tall guys, the skeletons and zombies, don't spawn. And it's going to be fully automatic, so it does mean we're not going to get any XP from it. But if you actually look at my XP level there, you'll see it's actually at 36. And that's because there is a public enderman farm on the server. And so I've just kind of been using that place to get a bit of XP. I actually got to like level 70 at one point, but before I had to go back and enchant. But yeah, I got everything pretty much as fully enchanted as I could. I got my sword with literally everything on it. 2 pickaxes, axe, shovel. I even got myself a bow, infinity, power 5, punch 2, unbreaking, and then of course flame as well. So I think we're pretty much kitted out with a full set of gear at this point, and XP is not really going to be a problem too much in the future at all. So yeah, plans for today, we're really just going to start off by building this mob farm. And so the first thing we have to do is find a place to build it. So let's gather up some of these resources. And do I have any glass in here? Yeah, I do. I'm just going to gather up those to make maybe sort of like a base of the farm. And another thing I do need is actually lily pads, because I'm actually going to be building this in the ocean somewhere, because I found personally from experience that's the best place to build these types of farms, because you don't get mobs spawning other places. Oh yeah, I've also connected up my portal to the rest of the ice highways here, and we got Hypersonic42 starter base here and a little man box around here. What's a cow doing in the nether? Wait a second. What's going? A chicken? Alright, this is just weird. This is just weird now. What's going on? It's flip space. Is that where you guys came from? I think these are Flip's animals. I don't know how they got in here, but that's weird. Okay. Anyway, I think the swamp around here is closer to the shopping district than it is to my base. And the reason we want a swamp is just literally so we can grab a lily pad or two, so we don't have to build everything up from the bottom of the ocean. Yeah, there it is. It's literally right here. But yeah, I just want a couple of lily pads that I could just place them down on the water and not have to. I can stand up. There you go, that was weird. But yeah, I just want to be able to place these down on the water and not have to worry about, you know, like pillaring up all the way from the ocean floor, because that takes a lot of unnecessary time and building blocks as well. So yeah, we got 5. I mean, honestly, all we need is 1 if it works, but 5 is definitely enough. So let's just fly back to our base and find a place to start building this. Alright, so we have this big ocean here, which is probably where I'm going to stick this first farm. I'm probably going to end up keeping all my big farms together and kind of making like sort of an industrial district sort of thing. Let's get our lily pads out and place one down. Yeah, that's a lot easier than building up however many 30, 40 blocks from that. Alright, well, we got a bit of a funky shape here to start off with, but actually, if we take off this right here and replace it right there, that looks actually, it looks 100% intentional. I meant it for this to be this shape. I wanted it to look weird, and I apparently also wanted it to be an even blocks wide. That was non-intentional, actually. 4, 5, 6, 7. Dang, alright. I almost never build things that are even blocks wide just because, well, one, I think it's kind of harder because there's no center to the build, and then also, especially when you're looking at like builds that's like looks wise, like you're trying to make it look really nice, I just feel like it makes it a lot harder. So yeah, I've brought pretty much everything we're gonna need here. It's gonna, I think we're gonna still use the soul campfires at the bottom. Just cover up the hoppers with soul campfires here, and then so when the mobs kind of fall in, it's gonna be just a generic water-based automatic mob farm. They're just gonna kind of fall down into the one central area, land on the hoppers, and splat. But yeah, these soul campfires probably don't really need to do anything. I'll probably just surround the area with a bit of smooth stone, some smooth stone slabs to kind of funnel them in just a little bit more so their drops don't get dropped over the edge of the hoppers and get lost forever. So yeah, I think we're pretty much just ready to get started. We got hopefully enough smooth stone. Honestly, I'm probably gonna need more because actually I have no idea if I'll need more or not. But I'm planning on making this like 10 layers of actual spawn platforms, and so yeah, it's gonna take a lot of resources and a lot of time, but I think it's definitely worth it to get into our first farm here. So let's just jump into a time lapse and let's go. And that concludes our time lapse, and as you can see here we have our fully functioning mob farm. 10 layers, just like I said, and way up here we have our little AFK platform. I actually had the wandering trader spawn in here before. He's gone, okay. And his llamas are gone too, which is totally not my fault. But yeah, so this mob farm has been performing decently well. After one night or so of AFK, I got 7 shulker boxes, almost 7 shulker boxes of gunpowder, and then 6 of string. And it looks like a couple other guys, a couple skeletons, a couple zombies made it through the cracks, but overall it's really mostly just the creepers and the spiders, which is great because that's, oh, a bit of lag there, but that's really what I need. But yeah, I think I'll just pack up all this stuff and bring it back to the base and then reassess from there. Yeah, like I said before, a lot of stuff was always happening on the server, and one thing that's actually restarted up recently is a game of tag. Now, if you're familiar from the Hermitcraft Season 8 server, basically the dragon egg, you just kind of hide in your base, people try to find it. Whoever hits 500 days first wins all the diamonds, since it's one diamond block for entry. And we had a game going a while back, but the person who had the egg at the time actually logged out and never came back with the egg in his inventory. So that was a little less than ideal, but we have respawned the egg into the world, and now we got the game of tag going again. And I actually did have it for a little while. Someone recently got it back, and so we're actually gonna that's gonna be the next thing we're gonna do, is go to his base, look around, see if we can find the tag anywhere, and bring it back here. I've got some plans for it myself. Yeah, it's gonna be better than my last hiding spot. My last hiding spot was literally just down here. I put a trapdoor here, and it was literally just sitting under there, so it was pretty easy to find, I think. If you look around enough. A couple people said it was like sneaky, but I can be even more sneaky than that. Alright. So this is where Dave is at. He was the one who has the tag right now. And I did take a little bit of time to look for it before, but his base is just so big, it was pretty much impossible to find anything. Because let's take a look at this from the sky. This is all his base. Any one of these buildings it could be in. It could be outside. It could be on a roof of anything. It could be underground. Could be in this little boat. This is new. I didn't see this before. Nah, it's not in here. Yeah. And it doesn't help either that he uses a lot of trapdoors in his designs, and it looks really good. This is a really nice looking base. Anyway, let's just look around for a little bit, see if we can find anything about the tag. Yeah, I've looked around here a lot, but like, look at this. Look at all these trapdoors everywhere. We got trapdoors here. I got a cow standing on top of the hay there. But like, there's trapdoors literally everywhere, so it's gonna be pretty hard to find. I'm guessing it's gonna be behind a trapdoor, just because. Actually, if you go into here, there are these trapdoors on the floor as well. And I'm pretty sure I checked all these. Yeah, look, that's a decoy egg. I tried going down here just to see if like the side that was covered up led into anything, which I mean, obviously this one doesn't because that block's there. But who knows? It could be like stairs or something and end up pearl down. So a lot of good ideas here. We can see. Yeah, there's a lot of places to hide the egg here, and I honestly may not be able to find it. What is this? No, I think I looked down there already. But yeah, so we're just gonna look around for a little bit, and if we make any progress on the egg, then I'll definitely include that part in the episode as well. It might be. No, I don't think it's in here. That would have been a good spot, but I mean, I guess the fact that I thought of it right away makes it not such a good spot after all. Never mind. But yeah, let's just keep on looking. I think this is his wool farm. Yeah, a bunch of sheep here. Oh, come on. You gotta be kidding me. The entire roof is trapdoors. Do I have ender pearls? I do have ender pearls. Oh, come on. That was just... Dang, I literally thought that was the egg for a minute. And I was just... But no, it's not. Yeah, I don't think it's up here. Alright, let's just see. It could be down here anywhere. Might be between one of these hoppers, and maybe replace it with the stairs. You have to ender pearl behind it. So many up. Trapdoors. No. Let's check this one. Oh! Oh. Interesting. Hello. I'm just gonna try this systematic way, just go right every single time. And then, if it's not right, then go out and choose the next right. This is literally the only way I haven't gone yet, I'm pretty sure. Not here. Haven't I gone everywhere, though? Is it not down here? Or is this an old tag? This could be an old tag hiding location. But yeah, I don't think the tag is down here. Well, that was not a success. Dang, I really thought we had it for a minute. Well, hello there. You wouldn't happen to know where the egg is, would you? Guess he didn't know either. Well, this is a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. I thought, like, once I saw that one little area, I was so sure that it was going to be down there, but nope. And it's daytime again, thankfully, so that will make the hunting a lot easier. Won't have a bunch of mobs around to bother us, so let's just take one more look around. If we don't find it, then let's just go back. Alright, it's been a few days since the last clip, and actually since then, the tag has been in Dave's possession for the 500 days in Minecraft, so he has officially been declared the winner of the game. But he did give us a couple hints, so we can kind of go find it, go back and check. I know someone already went back and found it, but left it for me to find. He said it's in the house a little bit north of the wool farm, so we're gonna just go check that out. Not that it matters a lot necessarily at this point. I just thought it'd be kind of fun to go and check it out, see if we can find it, since we were not able to find it for such a long time, and it'd be really disappointing to never know where it ended up being. He said it was in the house directly north, in this direction's north of the wool farm, which is right here. So it's gonna be in this house here. Now I did look in this house a lot already. It looks like it's pretty much the exact same as it was last time. I do have a couple ender pearls. I remember checking up in spaces like up here. Oh, I just glitched right through the roof there. Well, that was unfortunate. That's not where I was trying to get to, but yeah, I was checking in spots like, let's see if we can do it this time, actually. No. Okay, but I checked up there at one point. I promise I did get up there. And then I checked up here as well. Well, I didn't see it anywhere. So I'm guessing it's probably hidden somewhere where it's like, it is possible it might be somewhere where you can't really see it. So I don't know if there's like an ender pearl glitch that you can have to like glitch through a layer or something. Is there anything down there? No. I was thinking maybe it was something hidden down there, but I don't think so. The thing is, this building isn't that big really at all. So we have this layer here, which, I mean, I'm sure it's not here because I can tell there's nowhere for it to hide in this level. And then up here is pretty much just some chests, ender chest, craft table, and a couple beds. And I already did a pretty good sweep of the outside as well. So I'm guessing it's in here somewhere. I just don't know where it could possibly be. Actually, wait a second. With that? I think those are stairs. So could you do like if you stand on this half, the block's directly above you, could you do the... No kid. Is that... There it is. It was a shulker box glitch. Or you fall through the shulker box and you step on top of it because I guess the stairs count as a block above your head. I literally was going to do that when I had the tag. If I got it back again, I was literally planning on doing that exact thing, but I just didn't have a spot in my base to do it because all my basement is way too high and there are no blocks too above. I literally thought of that idea. Oh, honestly, that's a really smart hiding place. This is a really, let's see, there's the egg right here. This is a really great hiding spot. We're just inside the egg, but I don't know how I didn't think of this. I literally thought of this for my own tag hiding spot, but when I saw the shulker box, I didn't even think about it. How did I not think about that? Alright, well, we found it, so do we take it or just leave it? And the game's over at this point, so I don't know. I mean, I don't think we're playing any more tag on this server. But yeah, that was a really smart hiding place for that egg. I didn't think about it at all. I would never found it if he hadn't given me a clue of where it was, at least in that one building. So GG to Dave for coming up with such a great hiding spot, and for winning the game as well. So that concludes the game of tag at this point. That's pretty much the only thing I wanted to do today, aside from the mob farm that we built earlier. But actually something else has come up about the server that I'm going to share with you guys. So, as I'm sure you're well aware, the 1.18 update is just around the corner, and given that the terrain is going to be a lot better, we've actually voted to restart the server once that update comes out. So, obviously, we'll still be on this server for a little bit longer, maybe one more episode at the most. But yeah, I know it's a little disappointing because we did spend so much time working on this space. But in the end, that's what the server wanted, so that's what we're going to go along with. And again, I know I also am really looking forward to the 1.18 update. I think I can build a lot of cool things still in this steampunk style once we get our new world set up. And yeah, I've actually got some plans for like a mountain mansion sort of thing, and I'll definitely go into those in a little more detail once we get to the new world. Obviously, we don't have the seed or anything right now. But yeah, so I just wanted to let you guys know that, just so in a couple weeks from now, when we're building on a completely new world, that's why that's going on. But yeah, so this world is sadly coming to an end a little bit just after it got started. I never really got a chance to experience like the super early game stuff on this server, and I think the terrain's just going to 110% make up for the fact that we got a little bit of time lost here. And who knows, I might even recreate something like this or very similar for my starter base in the new world. We'll have to see. When you got a new Minecraft update, you really just have to update. I mean, I don't want to be living in a 1.17 world when 1.18's everywhere else, and it's going to look so much better. So yeah, that's kind of the update I wanted to give you guys. Update about the update. That's actually why Dave didn't give anyone any hints or anything on tag as well. And I actually did have one plan for if I got the egg back again, which I do want to show you guys really quick. I thought it was pretty fun. I don't know if we're going to go back to playing tag in the new server or anything, but basically I've created a system where you get one certain item and you have to drop a couple on the floor here, and it opens up this door here. It's a hidden door. It's gonna have the tag hidden somewhere down there, something like that. But yeah, I actually started building this when we were still playing the last one. Like right after the tag was found at my base, I had started designing this for when I got it back, and I never ended up getting the tag back. Yeah, so that's kind of a project that I just wanted to show you guys, even though it's probably never gonna get used because, well, tag's over. But yeah, so that is pretty much the state of things here on out. As for the rest of this server's life here, I know I mentioned before we got this waterfall I'm planning on building here, so I do want to do just a little bit more of terraining around here, a little more landscaping, but that's most likely going to be it, because we have rockets for days from our gunpowder farm. Kind of be pointless to make a shop at this point, and we really got everything else we need. So I'm probably just going to end the episode right here, and since you made it this far, you probably like what you've seen, and so if you wouldn't mind considering subscribing, that would be greatly appreciated, and leaving a like and a comment on the video, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye!